Hey everybody, I'm live. I'm actually about 30 seconds late today. Uh JJ's not here. He'll I just got a text from him. He said he'll be here probably in 5 minutes. As you can see, I shaved. Uh if I don't seem like myself today, I'm sitting here in serious fucking pain. I woke up early this morning and my knee, I got arthritis in my right knee. Also I had a stress fracture that never healed right, and the size I have like a grapefruit size swelling on my right knee. I could barely walk. Fucking pain is so bad, it's unreal. And Vicodin, the 6 Vicodin I took aren't working. So uh, I know I shouldn't let him in. Let me look through some of the let me look through some of the questions here. Gregory Russo got it. If I get a good game, I'm in and out doing my laundry in the event the podcast starts. Bruce, have a motherfucker do your laundry. What the hell's wrong with you? TDC's here. Got it. I understand second half betting. Natty's here. Wes, hey Bruce, regarding your question about Spanky here last Friday. He was really good. We booked him for 3 weeks for a few years ago and had to shut him down. Got the best line every time, middling. Yeah, again, I guess I don't know if it's Spanky. President Factsman, I hope you're feeling better. Peter, yeah, I was busting your balls last week. Give me your grab your balls well bet tonight. I'll be honest with you. I bet earlier in the week. I bet New England to finish out a teaser. So I need them for a two twos and a 3-team teaser. And I laid 8 when I had the chance to. I think they're 9 now. So I'm on that. So hopefully they could win. Speaking of teasers, I don't know if you guys really pay attention. No response to my email. Joey, I never got an email. Facts, appreciate great call. Oak State. Thank you. Joey, I never got an email. You gotta send me one. You must have got the wrong address. Joe@faxman.com. Real simple. You should be able to get that. Yeah, Okie State was good. I mean, I think we had our two upset specials, money line upset specials, were good. I think with good reasoning behind it was Oklahoma State and the New York Giants. So compound that in a parlay, that would have been pretty nice, right? I mean, I got fucked because I told you guys, Princess Chachu, how are you, buddy? Or honey, whatever. What's up, Joe? Been gone for the last 50 days. Sent to handle. Okay. 15-day sentence to handle. I know it's that like. Hey, Peter, leave Joey alone about the Padres. No, that baseball's fucked up. Anyway, where was that? Oh, yeah. So what happened was last week, I gave some. I know you guys weren't playing 10.5 point teasers, and I hate giving games out that you guys aren't really benefiting by. Yeah, I know the Miami Hurricanes suck. You're 100% right. They'll probably win by 40 this week because I won't have anything on them. But yeah, I guess what I was saying was I decided, I had my bets in for early in the week, and I'm normally in gaming, and money lines weren't available, so I didn't get a chance to bet the money line on the 2 games I liked, Oklahoma State and the New York Giants. So I wound up taking the points early, and then when I swore off that I wasn't betting this weekend because I was afraid of disaster happening, I just decided not to do it. So yeah, I figured I was going to get fucked somehow. Good Sunday, but overall, just and if Tampa wins tonight, I salvage the week. That's fine. So I'm happy about that. So I gave some teaser options. If you guys remember yesterday, and I don't. I have to either ask my son or have to rewatch the videos, which I hate doing. But I said, NFL guys, here's the teasers. I don't want to lay 6.5 with the Ravens, but I could tease them down to a pick because they should win. They did. Dallas was -7 on a 6.5 point teaser, -0.5. They won. New York Giants +9.5. They won. Washington Redskins, I said +11, +11.5. They won. Patriots still pending. So, yeah, the teasers in the NFL were flawless at 6.5 points. It was like 6 plays, all of them won, which was great. College, I said Louisiana Lafayette, which was a winner. Purdue, which was my loser, and Penn State, which was a winner. So overall, let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it was like 8-1 with the teaser options at 6.5 points. So that was kind of what we discussed. Mattress Mac taking home 75 mil. Who did he bet on, John? Mattress Mac. If you guys want some free NFL money, take a look at the Devils Oilers. Way better situation than the shitty Monday Night Football game. Okay, Devils and Oilers. It's fine. Yeah. So on the podcast, some people concerned about Navy Houston. They asked a question about that, and what I said about that game was I said the points won't matter if you like Navy. Bet an alternate line. They'll win by 10 or more, or bet Houston, they'll win by 10 or more, depending on what team showed up. And I'm really good at that when I know that the line's not going to matter. It's just a matter of what team shows up. The key question is, what team would you pick? And I didn't do either one of them, but it was part of our conversation. So, yeah, I think Oklahoma State was a game I really, really liked. I think that conference is bizarre, and I'm not a big Texas guy, even though they burnt me. So I was going to do the show and tell you guys about how the books did. The books got fucking annihilated this weekend. Okay, annihilated. Okay, I know. I don't know of a book, and I've told bookmaker. Well, probably told the seven different outs. Everyone got killed. They all said the same thing. When home teams, ranked home teams, Ohio State, Alabama, LSU, or LSU's not ranked, but home, we call high profile home teams, TCU, Oregon, Wake Forest, Penn State, Tulane, Baylor, again, not ranked, but Texas Tech, not ranked, but home team. Oregon State, South Carolina, not ranked, but playing well at home. Louisville, who's predominantly a home team. 15 home teams win and cover. That crushes the book. The books basically, in situations like that, they want it to go 8-7, 7-8, split. But when you get powerhouses like that, people are going to key them teams. I don't know if Tennessee covered. If they did, that's what do you call that? That's usually pretty bad for the books. So yes, they got killed. I'm going to talk something about baseball here, and if Joe, you're here, you tell me what you think. They're probably hanging a little bit to the left today. Is it hanging to the left, Wes? You gotta get that fucking thing straightened out. So I want your takes on this proposition that I looked at, and I think this is really, really, really an interesting bet. How I can actually go one way, where is it, and then completely flip the other way. Where the hell is it? Let's see. I think the prop I was looking at. Now follow me on this. Over under 5.5 games in the World Series. The over is minus 193. And I looked at that initially and said, over 5.5. That means if the game goes 6 or 7 games, that's got to be a pretty easy bet, right? Because you got to figure what's it got to be is 2-2 or something like that, and you can't lose. I mean, go 6 or 7 games, you're winning. And then I just did some research, and I said, wait a minute. You got 2 teams that are coming in really, really hot. Okay, really, really hot. Hey, buddy, what you doing?
Now it's an actual show.
Yeah, exactly. The joint's off the nut. You're here. The electric bill gets paid. So, before you got here, I was talking about a proposition bet I'd like your thoughts on. I was basically saying that the World Series has a total of 5.5 games over under, right? And over is minus 192. And I was telling the guys initially, I said, wait a minute, 5.5 games. I mean, this game could go, this could be 2-2. This game could end in 6 or 7 games. Shouldn't two good teams? Why not? And then after doing some research and looking at it, I said, that might be the dumbest bet on the face of the earth, because I think when you get 2 good teams, right? Like these 2 teams are coming and playing really, really good. The team that goes, if a team wins the first 2 games, it ends in 4 or 5. I don't see this going back and forth one game. Houston's playing lights out. If they continue playing, they'll win in 4 or 5 games. If the horseshoe doesn't come out of Philadelphia's ass, they could probably win in 4 or 5 games. But I kind of think that I think it's going to be a short series. I don't think it's going to be. I think everybody's expecting a 7-game series, and every time we expect that shit never happens. What do you think?
It's a good question. I think, I think I'm on the side of leading the series. Likely goes longer, but you bring up some good points. I mean, the Phillies just feel like fate. No, I mean, it's like.
Well, I'm looking at this. I'm looking at that. The team that goes 2 wins the first 2. If you get a 2 wins from the first 2 teams, or one of the 2 teams, they're just going to finish it off. There's not going to be nothing different. They're gonna go crazy. I was telling the guys before you got here, I'm really, really on the fucking DL here, and if I can't finish, you're gonna have to cover for me because my knee swelled up like a fucking grapefruit from this morning, and I took 6 Vicodin and they're not working. That's if I sound like I'm slurring because I am, because the 6 Vicodin aren't working, but I'm still in fucking pain. It's not helping. So
yeah, hopefully, you start to feel a little better. I assume you got an MRI. We talk offline, but
well, no, this is not correct. I got arthritis in my right knee, and I got a steel plate in my right knee. And what happens is I got a nerve that's fucking killing me. That gets onto. It's a long fucking story, but every once in a while it pops up. As long as they meet the hot dog and beer quota, yeah, we'll do that.
We can get this going. Did you already give out something you liked for tonight?
I was telling the guys earlier that I'm kicking myself in the ass because I didn't get a chance to bet my 2 money line bets. I didn't bet the money line on it because I sent you the games Tuesday, and then I put my right hand and swore to God I wasn't betting until after my birthday. I was taking some time off, and normally I live bet and I bet money line. And money lines weren't available when I sent you the games, so I kind of lost out on money lines. But I'm not really pissed off. I mean, I swore I wasn't going to do it, and I'm not one of them. Oh, I should have done it. But I do got something to tell you that I found. I know you're a stat guy. I'm not, but this is something. Before yesterday, and I think it actually got better. If you blindly bet every NFL underdog on the money line, you'd be plus 12.2 units. $100 better would be ahead $1,220. $1,000 better would be ahead $12,200 just betting money lines on every NFL game. Underdog bettors blindly bet $100 better would have made $1,845 strictly betting dogs. Blindly betting unders before kickoff yesterday, $100 bettors would have made $11,300. $1,000 bettors $11,300. Now Sunday, I don't know how to count. I don't know how you would count Kansas City as a favorite or an underdog because I know Frisco closed at 1, so I just kind of like left that one alone. Same thing with the Jets. So they were underdogs, but from what I see, dogs were 7-5. Money line dogs were 7-5. Unders were 7-5. Again, these aren't official, like I said, because I don't know exactly what the deal with the Denver game was, or I know the lines had switched a lot, so I really do not know. But I did tell the guys that bettors got fat this week. Books got fucking annihilated. Just from what I see on my spot. Besides, Philly is 6-0, maybe 7-0 when the World Series starts. Okay. Anyway, I don't know what that means.
By the way, I like that shirt. You should have told me. I have a shirt that looks just like it. We could have matched today.
Yeah, I'm sure yours costs more than mine. Obviously, right? When am I getting my Run Pure? When am I getting my Run Pure shirt?
I mean, you were quoted saying, I believe, and I quote, "I don't want Run Pure gear. I don't wear Run Pure gear."
Yes, but the thing is, I'm getting ridiculed for wearing fucking wife beaters or t-shirts.
Well, that's the point of the show, though. I think it's becoming a trend now.
Right. So again, you see this Joel and the Lasco guy? Joel, how you doing, buddy? There's a guy that listens. and again, a lot of people don't realize this, but like I said, I don't never know. Like I asked you how I do, for the week with the videos. So don't shake your head. Who the fuck is shaking your head at?
I was Kristen was saying something.
Well, tell her it's fucking your time now. You tell her just make sure dinner's ready and you'll be done when you're done. And tell her to make sure the laundry's done. No, so what happened is like during the show, there was a question about the Syracuse Clemson game, and I said, look, I mean, if you see Syracuse is hanging with them early, if they don't get blown out early, live bet them and stay with them. They'll cover, as opposed to them getting blown out. And I'll tell you what, I didn't have a horse in that race, but if you're a Syracuse fan, man, did the refs put it in your fucking blowhole. Wow. The calls, a late hit that wasn't a late hit that didn't call it. They did everything possible to take that game away from Syracuse, and I think they did. I mean, it was tragic. Fucking tragic.
Clemson's definitely having a down year. That kid's not very good at quarterback. Not against good defenses anyway. But there's actually a few different teams in college that are having down years. But in relation to tonight, I bet the over 39.5 FanDuel -115. I don't know. It just feels like a spot where New England probably runs all over them.
So you're betting a team that runs the ball and kills the clock against a feeble-minded fucking quarterback like the Bears quarterback, who's the worst motherfucking quarterback in the league.
Yeah, but you'd be surprised though. Like guys like Justin Fields, for whatever reason, tend to give Belichick issues. Guys that can just extend plays, and yeah, he's not very good, but I don't. To me, I could care less. Total's 39.5. I'm betting a total over 47 here.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I looked at it. I'm be honest with you. I'm just hoping fucking New England beats them. I'll take right now. Bears could cover. Sure, they could. I mean, and Patriots could cover too.
Bears obviously can definitely cover. I'll be honest.
I'm just reading what Mike said. So where's Terry? Big T? Where is he today? How come he's not in front of you?
Terry and Big T are different people.
All right. Well, both of them. Who's the guy that's protecting you all the time?
Oh, Uncle T.
Uncle T.
Where is he? That's Terry.
Yeah. Where is he? Does he got his fucking shield on for you? Is he standing in front of you making sure
he's my knight in shining armor.
Oh man. I mean, come on. What are you fucking made of paper?
Chachu, you can find out this arbitrary data in a bunch of different spots, but honestly, you're best off changing your process entirely because it really doesn't matter. Just get good numbers. Who the public's on, the sharps, doesn't matter. Just get good numbers.
Yeah, I learned one thing. If you're laying 3.5 points and a team wins by 4, you actually can go to the window and cash the ticket.
This is true too. You could get a bad number and still win.
I remember to start when I went to I don't know if you were with me. There was like a game that there was a game that like was supposedly like the sharps were over the game, and like I bet the game. So I was like, why are you betting that game? Like all the sharps are on the game. I mean, like you're totally on the wrong side of this game. I mean, you're okay, whatever. So we're watching the game, and then I go up to the teller at Caesars, and I said, "Excuse me, I have a question. This is really new to me, but I bet the wrong side of the game because the sharps were on. I think it was Texas Tech against. It was one of them Texas Tech fucking Baylor games, one of them crazy 60-something games. And I said I was on the wrong side of the game. Do I have to throw my ticket out because I was on the wrong side, or am I actually letting cash this?" And he's like, "Well, yeah, it's a winning ticket." I said, "I know, but I was on the wrong side. The sharps won. They were right." And he's like, "Well, no, pal, you actually won the bet." I'm like, "Really? Oh, God bless you. Oh, Jesus, praise Jesus, thank you." And he's looking like I was fucking nuts. But wasn't that the game? Wasn't that the game when we were in Vegas, Texas Tech? I think we bet it under, and then they take the ball down to the 1-yard line, and they just took a knee for like 4 downs. Do you remember the game? It was one game.
Yeah, I remember a game like that. I don't remember the team, but yeah, I mean, I'm sure everybody's got their own facet of it in their own way. Ryan, as for player props, it's a difficult game, to be honest. I know that everybody always likes to make bets in all these games. I didn't really like anything. I think you can probably safely bet the over on both New England running backs, and it's very likely you go 1-1 on those bets. and again, if one of those guys gets hurt, you're going to win the other bet. So, but outside of that, no, I don't like anything in this game. I think Fields is in a spot where he could play well for his standards because he's been playing like dog shit all year. But even him, like you're going to be tilting watching him play football tonight. So yeah, I don't love anything. Not saying there's not value somewhere that someone might have, but I personally don't like anything.
No. You actually watch these games?
You got Maction starting up next week for you. And then also, I know you hinted at this, but it's somebody's birthday in 2 days.
Yeah, a day and a half. Should I be like checking Amazon?
You can.
I mean, I don't want like you're not gonna send me like one of them cards and say, "Look, thinking of you."
Maybe.
Really? I mean, I don't really need anything, for my birthday. But I mean, like, if anybody out there that was watching this video feels that they've been entertained and they want to send something, I do. Gas cards.
We're back on the fucking gas gift cards again?
Well, no, I mean for my birthday, I don't know what else to get. T-shirts. Maybe Big T can get me some fucking gear. I want Run Pure gear now.
Maybe I'll get you some Run Pure gear for your birthday. How's that?
Yeah, but here's what I want. It's got to be like this. So if you can do this, I think it's like Run Pure Sports, right? Is that how it is? Then but on the like right across, home of the Factsman. It has to say that.
Well, now you want your own specialized shirt. I mean, you can get that done at a mall if you want.
Yeah, but I'm not at a mall, and the fucking people. I don't entertain people at a mall. I'm not there with a monkey and a fucking, what do you call it? The fuck. I mean, I'm out here doing my work here. Yeah, we should get some V-neck Run Pure shirts. That'd be good. I was banging Aiden's chick and I asked her if she wanted to do 6 to 9. Yeah, that's an old one. You said it wrong too, Wes. There's a better way of telling that joke, but it's a good joke.
You want a nice thick golf shirt?
I don't do golf. I don't like golf shirts. I don't like what do they call them?
How about a women's tank top?
Why? I ain't got tits. I mean,
Yeah, just trying to make conversation over here.
No, I mean,
yeah, I can get you. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I'll get you.
Okay.
Get you a few shirts.
Okay, just so you know, people, just so you know, for his birthday, this is what he gets. Dad, me and Kristen's birthday are like a couple days apart, and she really likes, what's the girl's name that I got the tickets for?
Adele.
She really likes Adele. Jay, it's impossible to get tickets to see Adele. Well, I know. I'll pay for them. No, you won't. You cocksucker. You're just calling me because you're putting the squeeze on me. So I get him the Adele tickets, and not tickets with nose. I'm talking about fucking tickets where he could smell her bloomers. That's how close he'll be at the stage. He could sniff her crotch. That's how fucking close to the stage he is. And that's not it. Get him the tickets. Oh, you need a suite while you're there? She's playing at Caesars. We'll put you in the Augustus Tower and get you guys a suite. Not that you guys fuck, because you don't. But we'll do that. And by the way, it's your birthday. You fly out there. Let me take care of the airline tickets. And you're not a piker. You're going to fly coach first class. The ones with the fucking lay down beds. That's what I get in for his birthday. And he wants to buy me a fucking golf shirt. That's a sport. That's a fucking sport.
Just real quick talk on our friend Steven here for picks Jesus. I don't know if that's implying like, why haven't I heard the picks yet, Jesus? Or he's like referring to you as Jesus. Or
Steven, let me clarify this. If you're here for picks, right? There's one game. I said I bet fucking Tampa Bay. I mean, not Tampa Bay, New England. If you're being a fucking douchebag, go to the fucking nearest bridge, jump off the fucking bridge, and leave me the fuck alone. I know
that deserves a timeout. I think you guys can all agree that type of behavior warrants a 10-second timeout. He's still talking in the back end.
Oh, this is unbelievable. I get timed out on my own show. Listen to me, Steven. I'm not busting your balls, but look, One of my good friends, Petey, was here last week. Shows up at 6 o'clock. He says, "Sorry, I'm late." I busted his balls to no end. Natify. All I do is bust his balls. That's that's what I do. So if that's the picks. Factsman always out of pocket. I love it.
What do you think? What do you think of this? Maybe he wanted some pics of you. I do realize the misspelling now. Maybe we read it all wrong.
You might. I mean, listen. If you got PayPal, it's Joe at Faxman. If you want dick pics, it's going to be $199. If you want pictures with clothes on, I can catch your break for like $69, $79. But anything that has to do with the snake, it's going to cost you money.
Gonna have to really dig in.
Greg, I don't know if I can apologize to nobody, so don't worry about that. So that's fine. Ball busting Faxman. Yeah.
I'm on the site. What are we thinking these days? 2x, 3x?
No, 2x.
2x. All right. I just want to make sure they fit.
Yeah, they'll fit. They're fine.
Right.
Is what's his name? Pornbot's on the way. Yeah, Joey. Joey tried to email. Would you give him the fucking wrong address because you're afraid I might invite him on the show instead of you?
If I had to guess, he direct messaged you on Twitter and you have no idea how to read it.
It could be possible. Yeah, I don't know how to read it. I don't. Like I say, I'm not one of them guys.
Would you? If I got you a hoodie, would you wear it?
Yeah, I got fucking hoodies.
You prefer red or black?
Cold. I'm red. What am I, a cunt? I'm black. And listen,
I don't know.
I'm being 100% fucking honest here. You fucking mute me or put me in a timeout one more time. You can take this fucking show and you could do it with fucking Holden or some other douchebag, but I won't do it. I don't get put on fucking hold. I don't get timeout.
You know how many timeouts I've been in? You know how many timeouts I've been in?
You've been in one too many if somebody did it. And if you didn't break somebody's fucking skull for doing it, there's something wrong with you.
Do you think it's normal, your anger towards sitting in purgatory for 8 seconds?
No, it's not something that you're in. You don't have that right or that privilege. Or for that matter, you don't even have the balls to do it if you weren't fucking 300 miles away from me. Because try to put me in timeout if you were here.
Would it make you feel better if I served an 8-second timeout?
No, it's not that. How do I get an answer from Faxman? I emailed, paged him, dimed him every ghost town. No, I mean, exactly. It's fine. He fucks it up. Joey, you just shoot me an email. Get it from Jay. You should have my email. I mean, everybody knows it, or whatever this direct message thing is, whatever. I'll try to look at it on. I'm not a pedophile. I don't fucking hang out on Twitter like like my son does. I just don't do it. I mean, I don't get that. I don't get the whole Twitter thing.
Do you want a standard black hat or the camouflage hat?
Hat?
Yeah,
I don't want a hat.
Have a bad hair day. You wear a hat. Like I wear a lot of hats on these shows.
Yeah, but you wear stupid. You wear what do you call it? These are the hats you gotta wear. Those are the hats. You know what I mean? The regular guy hats.
You look like Bruce Arians. Can you put that?
That's a regular guy hat. Look like a fucking French painter fat. Oh, French painter.
So, you don't think? I mean, you could see yourself as Shimmer. You don't think there's any resemblance there between you and Bruce Arians?
I don't know. I mean, no. I mean, most people say I kind of look like Leonardo DiCaprio. That's
oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's
Throw the hat back on. I want people to see because I think there's the striking resemblance between you and Bruce Arians.
When I go to Costa Rica, right? But when I'm in this country, when I go to Costa Rica, people say I look like Warren Beatty. When I come back to this country, they say I look like Ned Beatty. That's one. Now I can do the flip.
Now I have a question. I don't know if Sharon's close enough or not, but Sharon is saying your color is red, and you know what would go good with that red hat? A red hoodie.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, what's wrong with you?
You wouldn't wear the red hoodie if I got it.
I probably would wear a red hoodie. I mean, I guess I would wear it, but I mean, it's not going to be on my fucking Christmas list if that's what you're asking me. But I mean, I guess red is good.
So now
here's the problem. Here's the fucking problem. Okay, if I get a red hoodie, I mean, right, and I gain 10 pounds, I'll look like a fucking apple. So, funny story. Samantha's, they asked her in school what everybody's going to do for Halloween. So she's going to be a dragon. And so she's like, Daddy, what are you going to be for Halloween? And I says, well, I really can't tell you. She says, why? I said, because you'll tell people at school and then I'll get called in and, child services is going to come in and I'm going to have another fucking problem. She's like, why? I mean, it's just a Halloween costume. So I said, well, I'm going to stick a broomstick in my ass and go as a jelly apple. She's like, what's a jelly apple? I said, a candy apple? Oh, candy apple. It's like, oh, yeah. I mean, she didn't get it. She just thought I was actually going to stick a broomstick in my ass and go as a fucking jelly apple.
Oh, you know what? You want to see my costume? I got a few Halloween parties I'm going to. Want to see mine?
What?
I think you're going to like it.
I like it now. You off the screen.
Look at this.
You going as me?
Look at this. Look at this right here.
What is that? A wizard?
Black unicorn. Look at this thing. This thing absolutely is gonna fucking slay. Look at this. It's like painted on too. Even better.
Let me ask you a question. At what age do you stop dressing up for Halloween? Yeah, but Joe Pantaleon. That's right. It was backwards. You're right.
I mean, I'm not trick or treating. I mean, you make it like I'm knocking on doors with 6-year-olds.
You stopped that when you were 14.
You know what?
You guys still get that? The fucking dudes that come up to your house that are like 16 without even costumes, they're like trick or treat, and they come out with like a fucking supermarket bag. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, trick or treat with mustache, and they have a deep voice, and they're 6'7".
Yeah, and get the fuck out of here. We had this thing like, my wife says to me, instead of driving ourselves nuts, let's get a big like Halloween pumpkin thing and put the candy in and leave a sign outside and say, take one, take one. And I'm like, look, I'm from Jersey. I was born in Jersey. Fucking dudes there take everything. There's nobody. No, it's not that kind of neighborhood. Fucking 10 minutes in, some fucking white collar, fucking rich douchebag kid fucking stole all the candy. Thinking that people.
Mom used to do it all the time. There used to be just one kid that would come in and just dump the whole bowl into their.
Yeah, no, I send my daughter out. I mean, I get her through all the neighborhoods. I said, look, we got to get even here. So she does a pretty good job. She gets us even. So yeah, for the person that is now not talking, I bet on New England tonight. There's really nothing else. We did talk about baseball. You bet anybody in the series? Anybody?
I didn't bet anything. Joey's in the chat. Joey, would you hit anything for the series?
So I don't know how to give him a timeout. But if you tell me how, that'd be great. Joey, do anything for the series?
I'll serve a timeout.
Great. How do we keep him the fuck out? Can we keep him out? Well, I want to get him out of here. I got to hit something. No. There's something if I hit. No, I don't want to ban myself. Surprised JJ isn't dressing up as Todd Brady. Yeah, I'm surprised JJ isn't dressing up as a fucking cock. That's what he probably. Well, he don't have to. He already has one. He already looks like one. He does. He looks like a prick with ears, doesn't he? Think about it.
Does it make you when you say those types of things? Does it make you feel better? Because if it does,
it doesn't make me feel better. It makes me feel honest.
I hope you. I hope you keep doing them. I hope you leave the show, and I hope you just keep doing that.
So let me ask you a question: how long did it take you to get rid of the crabs? And did you ever tell your wife where you got them? Now you're going to tell me it was the toilet seat at the truck stop on your way to Vermont, and she actually bought it, right?
I mean, she believes everything I say.
Yeah. She should only know it was probably some dude named fucking Tucker that you probably met in the park or at the gym. Let me ask you a question. When you shower in the gym, eyes front or do you do a glance?
Shower. What's the question? Shower in the front?
You're in the gym. You done your workout. You jump and take a shower, right? All of a sudden, you can't help notice the guy next to you has fucking got a python between his legs. Do you do a little peek just to say you've seen it, or you just do the fucking eye straight?
I can't even remember the last time I showered in a gym.
Wow. You're that insecure about the size of your dick?
I'm not sure if you. I mean, obviously, you don't exactly have the stature of somebody who works out, but maybe you've been to gyms,
Yeah,
showers,
I've been
not
to
exactly the
actual
cleanest.
showers. I've been to the army and I've been to jail. So yeah, I've showered with dudes, so I know what it's like. I don't have to
Um,
fucking run out like you do
it's
and
only
fucking be smelling.
it's only in
I'm
worst
afraid
case.
somebody's gonna see I'm hung like a fucking tic tac. I mean, come on.
It's only when I'm absolutely in an emergency will I
So what do you
shower.
shower? You probably shower with your underwear, right?
I mean, who the fuck showers with their underwear?
Oh, I don't know because you strike me. I mean, I guess you can call yourself. You're probably a grower, but I'm guarantee you're not a fucking shower. And if you are a grower, it's probably exaggerated.
See, you continue to speak on this in this topic, and it goes
Yes.
without saying, like the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. I mean, just look down. I promise you, I'm probably somewhere in between.
Yeah.
Well, actually, that
First
didn't
of
come
all,
out. That didn't come out the
I like the
that
guys that
didn't
say
come out the right way.
I like the guys that say, yeah, I'm kind of oh boy. I like to yeah, I'm Passaic, Bolivar. I actually was there once. So I had to meet a friend. He owed me money. Uh anyway, the it's always the guy. Anybody that says, yeah, like I'm kind of my wife says I'm average. No, she just says you're average because you got fucking nothing. Okay, you got a mushroom cap, and that's it. So don't ever say just don't say anything. Just sit there and say, look, you want to find out? Fucking bend over, you'll find out. Be like sarcastic, like me. See, I mean, you're very defensive, or like, oh, I can only imagine everybody's family Christmas. Yeah, speaking of which, what are you doing for Christmas? Am I coming by you?
More than welcome.
Oh, that's fucking mighty nice of you. Facts is great. Yes, tell me something we don't know. That's what are your thoughts of these athletes who identify as women but are men? They're fucking cheaters. They're cheaters. Okay, how the fuck if you're born with a set of nuts and then you want to run or fight against women? You're a cunt. No. If let me tell you something. If you were born with the fucking 3-piece set, okay, then you're a fucking dude and you fight or you play tennis or you play soccer against dudes. Okay. If you're born with a bat, a ball, and a dugout, you're a dude. End of fucking story.
I do agree with you because isn't it like the person was the in pool or not pool, whatever relays it were in swimming that they shattered the world record because they were
Yeah.
dudes swimming in the women's end. The fuck's that? How do you even let that happen? The powerlifting records are getting
I don't know.
shattered in the women's end by people who were born dudes. Like, no, not a fan.
So, like, here's my thing, and I say this, and I like people that say that, like, there's a theory out there that like everybody's somewhat bisexual, which I don't buy, right? But like bisexual's got to be worse than homosexual. Like I have gay friends, and they're cool. They like the pole, I like the hole. We're cool. We've already come to that conclusion. But the bisexuals, they want to fuck everyone, and to me, they're just greedy pricks. But can you imagine? Like I said this one show ago. Like, could you imagine like going to the beach saying, "Man, look at the tits on that girl. Damn, that Greek dude's got a fucking nice little lump in his pants." Could you imagine that? Like every you want to fuck everyone? That's crazy.
I wouldn't. Yeah, we'd have to get a bisexual on here to get the true thoughts.
Wait, hey, speaking of bisexuals, Bruce, come on, help us out here. Bruce?
I
Bruce, we're kidding.
I don't. Yeah, I wouldn't know. But you bring up a good point. I guess they're turned on no matter where they are.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a trisexual. I fucking try anything. That's just me. I mean, uh, if I go up 2-0 game 2 players, and listen, whoever goes up 2-0, you bet them game 3, Mike. It's a fucking streak game. Okay, it's a streak game. Who you betting in this series? Joey? Anybody? I don't want to give Joey's show away.
I don't know. I don't know how you don't bet the Phillies. Like, I haven't been watching much. A team like the Phillies takes this type of run that nobody thought they would. I mean, why do they lose now?
Because the fucking Astros haven't lost a game in a month. Swept everybody. And maybe have the best fucking pitching staff there is. They could fucking hit home runs from 1 to 9. I don't know. Maybe that's a good reason. And they're a fucking almost 2-1 favor. Oh, actually.
Well, by the way, your order's in. I don't know when the delivery date will be, but it won't make it for your birthday. I can promise you that. But it'll get there. Your order's in.
You sent me what for shirts?
Yeah. So just so we can go on the record here, you have a black T-shirt in 2X. Oh, you motherfucker! I ordered the
Hey,
red.
listen. I didn't know she was that old. I didn't know she was a mother. She looked. Oh, okay,
I ordered the fucking red one in extra large. Shit.
Hey, I'm a grandmotherfucker.
I'll just message Tony about it. Fuck, I can't believe I ordered the wrong size.
Tell Tony to get the fucking bodyguards out.
You are getting a red shirt and a red hoodie.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that from Tony or for you for my birthday?
This was just paid for, so it's all for me.
You paid for it? Would you have a credit at Amazon?
No, I just won the pick 3 a few days ago. I had a little extra.
Did you really? Did you really?
No, who the fuck plays the lottery?
I don't play the lottery. I fucking got to sweat out one team against another.
One of my favorite things is like, and this may be a little bit of an older generation thing, but like, isn't it funny that like there is a certain generation of people that will play the lottery every day, or they'll play their lottery every week or every other day, whatever it is, and when it's a big jackpot, they'll definitely play. But it's guys like us who bet on sports that have gambling problems.
Yeah,
the type of vig these folks pay to play the lottery every day.
I like when they say I don't play it when it's only 3 million. I wait till it's like 100 million. Well, fucking 3 million, 100 million. What the fuck is the difference? That was one of the boys.
It's all life changing.
What?
It's all life changing.
Yeah, I mean, you just got to be lucky. Hard to know. Back in the 50s, that was one of the boys' names. Nowadays, not many Bruces. Yeah, there's a few Bruces. Facts. Where were your thoughts on the Astros trash cleaning, cheating scandal? Hey, my motto has always been this: if you're not cheating, you're not trying. I mean, what I don't get about that one, Wes, is I think it would be more confusing than anything. I think that's very overrated because you're hitting a drum while the guy's in the middle of a pitch. I think a pitch to a hitter goes so fast. How could you process that quick? And what is he telling you? It's a fastball? Fuck, some people can throw. There are people that throw fastballs. You couldn't hit them if you tried. Its location is what you need. They can't know the location. And Joey probably knows more about that than me. Well, he probably don't, but he knows a lot about it. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it is always going to be shit, you know. Team tax, I like Astros team total over 3.5. Oh, for game 1? Oh, damn, team total wins. You know, that would be like liking them for the series. Any predictions? Bears Patriots game. I don't know. You know, it's something we haven't talked about, Bob. You know, it's a good point because it is Monday. Guys, anybody want to talk about the Bears Patriots? Because you know, are they playing tonight? Is that a game?
It's either tonight or tomorrow. I'm not.
You sure it's not tomorrow, Bob? Because we could talk about something else.
Yeah, Robert, I think the game's tomorrow. Actually.
Yeah, Bob. But speaking of tomorrow, just so you know, under 2.5 in the Salzburg Chelsea game, and if you're interested in making some money, that's a game in the Champions League, and Chelsea doesn't give up any goals. Last 2 times these teams played the game, I think there's been 1 or 2 goals. I'm looking at a 0-0 game, 1-0 Chelsea, or very, very low scoring game. But what we can do is, could we possibly find a slot to do a show and maybe for a Tuesday night football game for tomorrow to talk about the Patriots? Or aren't they playing that game in Russia or somewhere? Or no? Aren't they playing that game in Germany?
I think the game's tomorrow in London, actually.
Bobby, rewind the motherfucking tape. Before I get put in timeout again, we gave the prediction on the show. Okay? My son and me both think the Bears win straight the fuck up. Okay? We think the Bears will crush this team. Okay? The quarterback's not playing for the Patriots. Belichick found he's pissing razor blades. He might have to clap. He's not going to be there. I'm telling you, if there's ever a chance the Bears could fucking pull it, it's tonight. So, no, you know what? Somebody tuning in late, listening to this, might think I'm serious. Bobby, we're on the Patriots. What am I missing here? I know I'm late. Just checking. Hey, John, thanks. I really appreciate that, and thanks for the fucking sticking on my ass with the Wisconsin fucking banner. You know,
you see what John's an original because
he's from Costa Rica.
He's using the old intro that's required, which is your social security number, your name, and your non-flaccid size. So John's hanging a 2.5 non-flaccid, which I'll be honest, it's actually pretty impressive.
I'll tell you what, I bet you John's from Costa Rica because he's got a fucking Costa Rica phone number.
Well, that's a social security number.
If that's a social security number. All we need is your date of birth, and we can go shopping, motherfucker.
I'm sure it's actually not his social security number.
Mitch, did them teams actually win when I did that? Mitch, when I started giving games in the Ukraine because I was fucking aggravated. Somebody asking me coming in late. They probably did win. I don't know. Under 2.5 goals, Chelsea. Yeah, Greg, I actually did use that game. I mean, it looks like a solid play. Sometimes Champion Leagues, Champion Leagues games, especially Chelsea's, tend to go over a lot. I think they played 1-1 last time they played, and that was a lot. But them games are usually very, very low scoring, and Chelsea don't give up any goals, and Salzburg can't fucking score. Dude, what is a good same game parlay? I don't think I ever made a same game parlay in my life. I don't know what that is. I know what it is, but I don't do it. Give me an example of a same game parlay. Like
you could like you can tease the same game
can I bet like a parlay with New England first half and New England game?
Yeah, you can do it on.
You can do that, really?
Yeah, but they correlate it. So like it's obvious, like it doesn't pay like a true 2-team parlay would pay because obviously those bets are similar. So they pay at much worse odds.
So you're 32. Anybody out there like Bruce? You're in your 70s. Got a question for you because this might be happening to me now. I turned 58 in 2 days. When did your balls start hitting the toilet water when you're sitting in the bowl? Because I've noticed that your balls start hanging as you get older. And I just want to get my son beware because he thinks, oh, I'm 32 years old. My fucking balls, I got elephant balls. They're always going to stay there. When they start dropping and hitting the water, I mean, I think mine in the last couple of years. Greg, you're 59. You're my age. Balls hit the water when you're sitting on the ball. Mine fucking stirred the toilet like soup. That's how much they hit it.
You see, that's disgusting because as you're pissing and shitting, it's just your nuts just kind of circulating like a whirlpool, just kind of circulating around shit.
It's like I'm teabagging the toilet. It's like I'm teabagging the toilet. But I'm just saying, I'm trying to remember the age when it happened, so I could warn you. See, Greg is awesome. He knows this shit. I never had them cut off. I'm 67, still up there. Really, Peter? They're not. They're still hanging tight. It's a good job. I won a couple of grand same game parlay, getting the first touchdown right and winning every quarter most of the time. I'm just doing huge leg parlays. Well, DK, that's good. Hitting a nice parlay using 9 fucking games. I mean, I applaud that. Yeah, Pete, you are. I don't want to call you a liar, Pete. I don't want to call you a liar, but trust me, if you're 67, you definitely need some fucking Viagra or the turtle's not coming out of the shell.
So I'm confused, like because you were talking in like a bragging manner about how your balls are dunking in the toilet.
I'm not bragging. No, I was just wondering when it started. I don't remember when it started. It seems like I don't know if I'm a late bloomer or you look 10, 15 years younger than me. That's great.
I love it.
Yeah, show a picture. That's fine. I mean, you probably do. More power to you. The ball's hitting the ankles at 67. Greg, that's awesome. Greg, that's fucking awesome. The ball's hitting the ankles at 67. Yeah, that's probably so.
It's like walking the dog.
Yeah. Don't let me be ashamed. Here we go. Tinder.
The porn bots are back.
Oh, so let me ask you a question. If you're me, the turtle's in the water. Just briefly, a Pepto-Bismol as a special for the weekend. I'm looking at 2. 1 is a double-digit underdog. If you're me, do you sit there and take like the 5 or 6 point underdog, which I like just as much, or do you sit there and say, you know what? Speaking of balls, lay your balls on the line and let's do the fucking the real one. Like, let's do a real fucking underdog. But I don't want to fuck up my record. I mean, that's not really fucking up my record. I like them both the same.
I say, knowing the way you bet, what do they call them? Pleasers. Do an alternate spread on the dog. Lay 7 with the dog.
I would. I mean, I would do I don't give.
Yeah, you figure a line, a double-digit line, figure 12 or 13, whatever it is. You lay 7. That's got to be a 4-1. 5-1.
4-1 on the regular line. What are you talking about? You take a 10-point underdog, it should be almost 4-1. You lay 7. That's got to be ridiculous.
6-1. It's not going to be like 10-1.
No, shit. I don't know. I'm thinking about. I got to make a decision. This is going to be like a vital decision I have to make in my life. Do I just give like I did last time? One last week, one in college, one in NFL. Seemed to work real well.
Well, let me ask you this: your birthday falls on Wednesday. Are you doing a show Wednesday? Or are you taking the day off?
I don't know.
You should take the day off. You deserve it. You've been working hard.
Maybe I will. I don't really do anything for my birthday. Everyone wants to like take me somewhere.
B Nair has a question for you, Dad.
Okay. Am I a fan of Wendy's? No, I'm really not. I don't do I'm not a the only fast food place I'll ever do is, and you probably don't even know what this is Roy Rogers for roast beast.
Roast
That's
beef.
it. Roast beast. You know what roast beast is?
So you would probably like Arby's then.
No, I don't like Arby's because it's not real. It's fake. It's
Well,
not
what the
real.
fuck do you think
It's
Roy
not real
Rogers
meat.
is?
Roy Rogers, they get the fucking meat and slice the thing right in front of you. It's a
That's
real
like
roast beef.
no.
No,
Fake
Arby's
news.
is fake. Listen, I'm a fucking expert on this shit. You think I got like this
That's like
fast
that's like the people
popcorn?
that go to eat it. That's like the people that go to eat at Cheesecake Factory and they call that good dining.
I don't. What do you call it? I don't call it. I don't eat at Cheesecake Factory. I don't have the options here like I had in Jersey and Florida where you could eat. There's no fucking diners here. I mean, like I said, Roy Rogers fast food to me is like legit, but I don't. I'm
You
not
like
a.
Jersey? You like Jersey Mike's? I consider that fast
Yeah,
food.
Jersey's Mike's fast, but again, I'm used to going into Italian delis and getting fucking sandwiches the way I want. But I mean, Jersey Mike's the closest thing I have here. Bobby Hill bet over 39. My girlfriend sent me a pic where John, I said, if you want to Arby's, get me a roast beef sandwich. Yeah. Wes, don't laugh. I always use that. I used to have an ex-girlfriend. I wasn't sure if her snatch looked like a fucking roast beef or a fucking open baked potato. I couldn't figure it out. But she had some fucking, and it was like medium rare. So it was nasty. And I'm like, people actually put their face down there. That's disgusting. Well, I'm just saying if that's not your thing. I mean, no, I don't do McRibs. I don't really do that. I kind of eat at home. Or when my son's here, we go to fucking steakhouses, and obviously he pays. Notice he's not saying anything. What are you fucking typing for? You come doing the show to get on your phone. Who are you typing to?
Type into Big T about the order confirmation number.
Oh, he's not here with the fucking with the shield.
You're thinking of Uncle Terry. I'm texting Big T. They're different
I
people.
like Big T. I like them all. I don't even know them. I just like the names. But they seem like okay guys. But I'm a Joey Work guy. I'm a Holding guy. I'm a Natty guy, a Bolivar Henders guy. I like Vegas Bruce West. Drew is good. Bobby Hill, stop. Wasn't testing you guys. Really respect y'all opinion. Y'all. So what part of Brooklyn, Bob? You from? The y'all. Help me out there. No, Bob, we're just busting balls. I mean, that's the whole part of the show is busting balls. So we're just playing with you. I mean, shit. When we don't talk about you, make fun of you, that's when you know you got issues. But yeah, no, we're all good. Joey Work used to take my lunch money. Who the fuck is he gonna take lunch money off? Damon Santone. Joey Work is the bomb. He is. He's a good guy. Yeah, who do you like in the Bears game? JJ, who do you like in the Bears game?
So JJ, you like the over? Yeah, Peter. See, I'm okay with being cool, Peter, because Peter's a cool dude. We know.
Yeah. But understand something. Peter's here for me, not for you. I mean, it's obvious. I might be JD's favorite.
We've been on here for 55 minutes, and I have an appointment at the Iron Paradise.
Why does that sound like a gay bar? I mean, it really does. The Iron Paradise, where you get locked in and a guy with a beard and fucking leather fucks you in the ass. I mean, seriously, why you're getting scores? What is don't say that no more. It really fucking bothers me. What is the Iron Beard?
Well, that's exactly why I always say. What do you think?
Iron Beard? What is the Iron Beard? What is that place?
I don't even know.
You just mentioned it. You're going to the Iron Beard.
I said I'm going to the Iron Paradise.
Oh, the Iron Paradise. What is that? Is it a gym?
It's a gym.
Okay. Was it dudes only?
No, not yet. Anyway, it might be.
It does. It sounds like a gay. It really does.
That's the gym. That's the same gym that I shower in my briefs and a guinea tea.
Really? Is that where you pull off the Tom Brady? Like he says, taking the right eye. Do I still have the record for taking the right eye? You do.
Tom Brady really hurt my feelings yesterday.
Why? What did he do? He threw for 290 yards. It wasn't his fault.
Oh, really hurt my feelings.
What did he do? Said something bad?
Final 100 people in a 15,000 person survivor, and I had 4 entries of the 100, and I used them all in Tampa yesterday.
Yeah.
Some would call that foolish, but
before I go, hey Joey Cobra, I need you to do something for me. I gave all these teaser options last week, right? And not one person even brings it up. Okay, what did I give? 8 options, and they all won. Or 7 out of 8, and 1 pending, or 1 7 out of 8. Hey, Bobby Hill, quick thing. In the early 80s, I used to live in Atlanta. I used to live in Marietta. I spent a year there because I worked um, Turner, for CNN Sports Tonight as an intern. Lived right off of Cobb Parkway. I was there just before the perimeter was built. That's how long ago that was. So that's a pretty long time ago. But yeah, I worked with a guy named Nick Charles and Fred Hickman when they first got started. I don't know if you know, they're older guys now, but they were really good at the time. I got paid $240 a week to fucking make copies for them people, but it was kind of cool. Brady's washed up. AO from Atlanta. Brady and Rogers are done. Next time, Brady's Arch Manning. Joey worked here, but this new guy in the Bears.
What do you think? What do you think it would take? Like, what has to happen in your life for you to become an Uber driver?
I gotta continue buying you fucking picking up your tabs. That's pretty much. What do I have to do?
Like, what would happen? Like, what type of event would have to happen, or events would have to happen to that you would become an Uber driver? I think you'd be a good Uber driver. You got a good personality. You're witty. You can hold a conversation. You don't get shy around women.
I got about $4 million in fucking cold cash in the Caymans that I need to do that. Okay, so something I might not have ever told you, but me and my friends are pretty fucking. We used to make sick, silly bets on certain things. So we had a bet one day that we drew straws on what we had to do, and my job was washing dishes for 3 days on the graveyard shift at a Howard Johnson's restaurant that's open 24 hours. I'm like, motherfucker. So I mean, and then it was probably like a $200 bet, but it was a lot of money. So I'm there, and it's like the overnight shift, and I'm like washing dishes, and I'm saying to myself, "Are you fucking for $200?" It was more of a dare to do it, not for the money. After the first day, I handed the guy fucking the 200. I says, "Look, I fucking quit. I can't do this. You got these fucking pikers yelling at you, saying, "Well, you got to scrub the corners. You got to scrub. Go scrub your nuts. I'm getting the fuck out of here." But yeah, we used to have all these things. People had to go to work at McDonald's. People, we'd offer a guy $100 to go into a movie theater and take his clothes off and watch a movie stone fucking stark naked. No, and my friends, you dare my friends to do shit, they don't fucking. You don't even have to dare them. They just do what they say they did it. So yeah, the worst is you should basically get an Uber driver who speaks no English. I mean, somebody that drives a car and doesn't speak English. Wow, there's a story for 60 minutes. Never heard of such a thing.
Actually, maybe a better question. Have you ever even Ubered?
No, I don't Uber. I'm not an Uber. I won't call Uber or any of them fucking Lyfts. I do cabs or limos. And I want to tell you a legitimate reason. And if you guys don't want to, I'm not trying to be funny or make a joke about it. But I used to cabs. I used to commute to go to Vegas once a week to do my radio show. So I get into a car, and it's some kind of like a Somalian guy, but really, really nice. So no, there's no joke on here. And he was telling me that he came here. He's been in this country for 20-something years, and he had both of his kids. One went to Georgetown, one to Virginia Tech. He sent both of his kids. And he says, since Uber and Lyft came, his daughter wants to start college, and his business got cut not only in half, but like he does a third of his business, and he can't send his daughter to college. And he says he feels really, really bad. And he wasn't hustling. But I brought it up. I'm like, how bad is it? How bad is Uber hurting Yellow Cab? Or I think that's the company it was. And he told me, and he's like, and he said, the thing is, I do this for a living. I rent these cab out for 12 hours a day. And these motherfuckers are advertising, hey, get your side hustle on. They don't even need the money. Who needs fucking $25 a week or $30 a week or for whatever the case is? You've already got a job. So at that point, I said, I'm never doing it. And if you remember, the only time I was ever in a fucking Uber, we were in Vegas. And I said, come on, let's take a cab to the Circus. And you said, no, let's go get a Lyft or an Uber. And I think, was it you? Didn't you put me in one of them things?
It might have been.
And I said to myself, what a fucking jerk off I am for doing this. But I don't do it. No. For what? For an extra $10 or $5?
You can really, you can ride in like an Escalade. Like you can order an Uber Black, which is
I'm not ordering nothing. I don't want some fucking degenerate that I don't know picking me up. I'll shoot that motherfucker.
Oh, so now you know every cab driver that you get into.
I don't, but at least the guy's fucking registered somewhere.
And the individuals registered. I mean, I think they do background checks. I don't know.
They don't do shit. Listen, if they'd hire me, they don't do background checks. You're telling me to get a job. Look, I know some fucking degenerates that do it. You know what I mean? They're Uber drivers. They're playing poker at the MGM all fucking day. What are you doing? Well, I'm just turning the fucking thing off. No, I don't. Fuck them people. Well, are you that cheap? I mean, seriously. Do you have silverware? Or do you get like fucking? Or do you rewash the fucking plastic utensils? I mean,
I'm actually
you
confused.
gamble thousands.
I'm confused at the question.
You gamble thousands. And you're looking to save $3 to go to a fucking bar or to go to an airport. Get a car share.
Why would I pay for a cab? That's like that was done 10 years ago. Like I order an Uber. It's at my house in 3 minutes. But for me to order a cab's gonna be at my house in 25 minutes.
No, not if you call 25 minutes before.
And then for you to get a cab in Jersey these days, you need to commit to them picking you up as well.
Why? What are you gonna fly to the cab? Of course. Why? You don't have to commit to Uber.
But I have to then hold myself accountable to a specific time I'm going to leave a bar. Where's the fucking fun in that? Uber.
First of all,
every time I wanted a bar, when I'm done,
first of all, you're fucking 32 and married. You shouldn't be at bars. You should be home fucking trying to get me a grandkid. I mean, what the fuck? Oh, well, I'm at a bar. What are you doing in bars? Drinking, looking for Ubers.
I'm just using it as an example.
No, you're using it as a fact to try to fucking cover yourself. You're out fucking around on your wife. That's why you ain't fucking her. And that's why I ain't got a grandkid. I will give every fucking penny I have to fucking charity. I'll give it to blind people so they can buy. I'll buy movie tickets to blind people for blind people before I give you a fucking penny. I'm serious. You go out there and fucking don't even do these videos. Go out there and do some fucking pumping. I'm not gonna live forever. I'm 58. I don't want to be a fucking grandfather when I'm 70.
We're hoping for the stork route. That's what we're hoping for.
Stork. Look, you can't get pregnant from spit. Do some fucking. So, Greg, help me here. Help me.
Hard to make a grandkid at the Iron Beard.
Yeah, exactly. How are you gonna do that? I mean, the only thing that's gonna rile him up is the fucking Tom Brady poster on his wall. I mean, that's why it's got to be done in the daytime.
Yeah, so I before I go to sleep, I kiss my Tom Brady poster on the lips. I think it's only formidable. He does it with his kids. I feel like I'm one of his sons. I feel like I'm kissing him goodnight. Thoughts?
Well, you got a good idol there. You got a good idol. You know.
You see, guys, he's got a weakness for Brady too. Don't get it twisted.
No. Hey, at least you're not. At least you got off of Trump onto Brady because that was really nuts. I'm not saying that he was a bad guy, but or do you think you're in the sports field? You stick with sports people. Bruce is back. Did you do a good job folding? Did you get rid of hash marks?
Anywho,
it is
late. It's been fun. It hasn't been real fun. Any notes you want to close the show out on?
Yeah, I'm just gonna get the fuck out of here and leave you guys because you came in late.